Hello, friends. No, this is not one of the regular Dear Burts. Thought I'd give you a bonus. Actually, I've been painting all day today, and you saw in Dear Burt 14 the kind of outline that I did. This is what I've got so far. The trees aren't going to be white. I'm just blocking them in. But that's what I was doing today, painting. I didn't even change my shirt. This is my painting shirt. Now, some of you may be wondering, why does he talk about painting? And what has art got to do with anything? Well, it has to do with this. I've never been a painter, didn't know I could, actually. And when I started working on the quantum jumping for myself, I jumped into a place that I really knew nothing about art. I was 78 years old at the time. And what I got from my doppelganger, well, you can see that on burtsart.us. That's B-U-R-T-S, burtsart.us. And I reached a point now where the galleries want to show my work, and I still don't really feel like an artist. I just kind of enjoy doing it. But what you see back there is it's partial. I still have to finish the trees and a lot of leaves. So hopefully by Thanksgiving it'll be finished, and I'll show it to you. It should be pretty interesting. But while I've got you here, I'm just going to kind of schmooze, because we've got some interesting things coming up for Thanksgiving in the Dear Burt, I believe it's Dear Burt 15. You should find very interesting. I can answer one question that will affect many of you. Fellow Shamir Saik asks, I've been reading your email, etc. My astrology says I'm in bad and inauspicious days. It continues for another year. I don't know what to do about it. I wear rings suggested by my astrologer, but still the state of my present life have not changed. I'm highly depressed, disappointed, not able to concentrate on anything. What to do? Well, of course, if you expect that the stars are against you, they're going to be against you. But let me give you a quick way to eliminate that. Get yourself a candle. Oh, it doesn't have to be a large candle. It could be a small candle. It can be a large one if you want. Color doesn't really matter. What does matter is your intent. Make sure you burn it in a safe place. But what you want to do, before you burn the candle, hold the candle in your hands in front of your forehead, like so. Hold the candle in front of your forehead and say, as this candle burns down, so will all the negative aspects of my life be dissipated. All the negative aspects of my life will be dissipated. And then light the candle, let it burn down, and then you should have a little bit of wax, unless you get a waxless burning candle. Take the wax, put it in your backyard, and bury it. That's the next day, after the candle burns down. All of the inauspicious, let us say, segments that were coming up astrologically, or karmically for that matter, should be dissipated with that. Now, I'm not just pulling this, sounds like I'm pulling this one out of the air. I've used this so very many times for relationships, for a great many other things. Perhaps one day, if enough of you are interested, I'll show you how to use candles to find a woman, to find a man, or to better a relationship. And if that sounds kind of weird, wax wick burning or candle burning has been used for thousands of years in churches and temples. You go to some churches and you see candles burning all over the place. Well, you can do it on your own. Mainly it's your intent. What is your intention with respect to the candle? So just take the candle, hold it in front of your forehead, tell the candle what it is that you want to dissipate, because this is to eliminate something from your life. As a matter of fact, if you have somebody else asks about a poverty consciousness, not him, but his wife had a poverty consciousness, get your wife to burn the candle. As the candle burns, tell the candle, so goes my poverty consciousness. Now, is this a placebo effect? Is it really metaphysical? Is it a magic wand? I don't know. I know that it works often. Every time. No, nothing works all the time. Some people, you go to seminars, and I'm just going to schmooze with you for a while. You go to seminars on how to make $1 million, and the guy that's doing it is making money from the seminar, of course. But he's not going to give you, or she's not going to give you a magic wand either. And some people pay a lot of money for these seminars. Other people ask if you can manifest all of these things. Why do you have to teach it? Why don't you just manifest it? Because, as I said, it doesn't work all the time. It doesn't work all the time for me, and it doesn't work all the time for anybody that I know. But it works enough of the time so that it gives you a step up on everyone else. It gives you an additional resource, so to speak. Now, next week is Thanksgiving. As I make this, I'm making this on Sunday evening for Monday. This may go in. If you're watching this, it's probably Monday. And this coming Friday will be Thanksgiving. I hope to have something special for you. And also, something special is coming up. You should be getting an email from me in the next 24 hours about something very interesting. So do take a look at it. Okay. What else can I talk about here? A lot of people are interested in Qigong. The wave of goodness has worked so very well. Qigong simply means energy manipulation. Now, Qigong is used primarily for healing, but not necessarily exclusively for healing. I used to work with Uri Geller. We did seminars together. Uri is very famous for rubbing a spoon and bending it. And he does that. Now, that's energy manipulation. That's Qigong. As a matter of fact, 7 minutes. Maybe I'll teach you the technique. I don't have a spoon here. Actually, I didn't come prepared. I'm just kind of winging it as I keep telling you. I used to have children's classes, and the graduation exercise was spoon bending. And, kids bend it. Children, I would say 30-40% of them would bend the spoons. In an adult class, when I did spoon bending, we'd have maybe 5 or 10% sometimes. But the technique is very simple. I don't have a spoon, but I'm going to use a pencil. You take a spoon in your hand like so. Let me hold it over here so you can see. I'll do it with this hand. And you rub it gently with your thumb like so. And in your mind, you think, bend, 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 the words, bend, 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 and you imagine that it's already bent. And every now and then, give it a little push. And all of a sudden, it's going to just flop over, because what happens is somehow the thought heats up the spoon, and it kind of loosens. Now, I know this is beyond the law of physics, and I know that it's impossible to happen. I've seen it a dozen times. I've done it myself. I don't do it very often because I only do it once in a while. But even more remarkable, what I saw Uri Geller do, as I mentioned, we did seminars together for some time. I would buy the seeds. I would buy radish seeds, and he would take the seeds, put it in his hand, and through the energy coming from his mind into his hand, 1 or 2 of the seeds would sprout. Now, it wouldn't grow a radish, but a little green sapling or whatever leaf would come out, which is even more miraculous, I thought, than bending spoons. And, of course, Uri and I used to start watches. We'd tell people, bring all your broken watches, and we'll start them with Qigong. And we would just take our hands and go, work, and thrust the energy at the watches. And we had one time, there were about 40 watches, or I think 25 of them started working. Not battery watches, these are wind-up watches. Well, as I said, this is just kind of a bonus. I just wanted to show the work in progress for those of you who are interested in my art. Hopefully it'll be finished by Thanksgiving. I've got a lot of work, a lot of leaves going in there. Well, that's about it. I hope you found this a little bit interesting. As I say, it's just a bonus. So it's almost time. It is time to quit. Thank you very much. I'll see you Thanksgiving. Thanks for watching.